Oh man, what's up, YouTube? What's going on, man? I just saw this the Gmail thing. Instagram. Whole situation, man. Gilly, Johnny Manziel, Cam Newton. Listen, man. Listen. All right, I'm just trying to tell y'all. Leave this boy Gilly alone, man. And unless y'all just really want to go back and forth, like I don't know Gil personally. I don't. You know what I mean? One of the few rappers that I don't know personally from Philly. Okay, I've seen Gil a couple of times. I've seen him over at the mall, Philly Mills. We used to be Foreman Mills back in the day. I've seen him and Wallow out there before. You know what I mean? Shopping, that sort of thing. Seen him in passing before during the major figure days. You know, out the park. You know, PD Crack and all of them. Who were not part of figures, but there was a time when he was out there performing. Like, I seen Gil, okay? But, like, listen. Gil is a North Philly ninja from Broad and Erie, all right? He from a place where, like, bro, listen. You going back and forth with him, trying to do the dozens, trying to out-laugh him, out-clown him, is going to be very difficult, okay? Now, I appreciate Cam Newton taking that on, you know what I mean? But, like, it's like, Gilly known around here, like, you know, he's not that guy. He's going to get extra loud. Like, some of y'all even seen how I can be. You know what I mean? Extra loud. It's just something about how North Philly guys are bred. You know. But Johnny Manziel said he going to smack him. Oh, man. Listen, don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying it, man. I'm just saying. Just ignore Gilly if it's something like that. And don't come at him. He's just, you know what I mean? He's just a funny boy. Y'all got to look him up. Like when he had run-ins with Beanie Siegel in the past. When he had, and Beans is a dude I have met many times. You know what I mean? I know Beans from South Philly. You know, at the masjid, I knew Beans, like, seen him out, spent a day with him out, Six Flags before, you know what I mean? That's different. Freeway, seen them dudes all the time. See them all the time. But like, he had run-ins with Beans before. He had run-ins with Cassidy, who I definitely knew. I knew Cassidy from back in my neighborhood. All right. Gilly is just the guy that's gonna take it there. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're really ready to go there with the clowning and all of that, just ignore Gilly. And just let it be. Oh man. Anyway, what we got going on, man? Whole lot going on, WNBA world, WNBA land. So my favorite player, you know, Dijonai Carrington, now gets traded to the Minnesota Lynx for Diamond Miller and I believe some other stuff, if I'm not mistaken. That is very interesting, man. That's like Minnesota's going all in. And I like Diamond Miller's game. I think she will actually be a pretty decent fit down there in Dallas. Now, as far as Dijonai's fit in Minnesota, it's like Minnesota's going all in, man. They just spanked the hell out of the Aces yesterday. Something terrible. Like, something terrible, something unbelievable. Put up 100 and damn near 120 burger on them. I don't know, man. Right now, it's clear. The MVP race right now is right in Nafisa Collier's hands. She squarely got it. Prior to this, my MVP favorite was Alyssa Thomas. But just recently, you know, it looks like the the Phoenix Mercury are like in a funk. Lost, 3-4 straight, something like that. So she just lost that, man. There was the last time when they played each other, Alyssa Thomas had a crazy game against Nafisa Collier. So she had taken the lead at that point. But since then, I don't know, they're like in a funk right now that they got to get out of, man. So you got the Minnesota Lynx just steady steadying the ship, being the best team in the league right now, looking like the favorites to just do it all. I'm still not picking them to win it all yet because, it's really going to come down to, it's not about who's playing the best basketball right now per se. It's about who's playing the best basketball leading into those playoffs. That's really what it's going to boil down to. So you still got New York with a chance to do something. Still got Phoenix with a chance to do something. But the Aces right now, I feel like the Aces are just done. And it's possible that particular close to a dynasty that they had rolling, that might be over with, man. They might have just tear that thing apart. I don't know. I will be doing a video later on what I think they should do as far as like who they should keep, who they should get rid of, who they may need to go after, all of that kind of stuff. I have to sit down and really think about it, man, before I really go there. But it looks like they couldn't make any of the right moves. So bringing in Dana Evans did not help. Nalissa Smith did not help. Cheyenne Parker, obviously, did not help. It seems like they haven't done anything right so far. So they need to do some real soul searching and house cleaning, man. Maybe, in the front office. Who's the GM that's doing these things, man? Becky. Is Becky safe? I believe Becky should be safe. I just don't believe like a coach should come in, what's this, her 4th year, win 2 titles, and just because when you first go through some adversity, you should be fired. I don't think so. But she should, I believe she's owed an opportunity to dig up out of this hole, But, we'll talk about that in a little bit more detail in the coming video. Phoenix, like I said, I don't know. They need to dig up out of that. I think Satu Sabali looks like she's in somewhat of a slump. She needs to get up out of that. I'm not that worried about them, so I won't go on and on, about them. The New York Liberty, on the other hand, I think they'll be fine. It's just a matter of getting everybody healthy, man. Making sure you got Jonquel there, Sabrina there, and Stewie there, healthy. I think that's pretty much the biggest thing, for them. The Indiana Fever continue to look pretty damn good. I can't lie to you. Caitlin Clark still resting the groin, and them ladies are holding it down while that's happening, man. What can you say? Stephanie White doing her job, doing the damn thing, man. Aaron McDonald, Caitlin Clark's backup, doing the damn thing. The chemistry that is developing now between Natasha Howard and Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston is phenomenal right now. I think Kelsey Mitchell should be in the MVP discussion right now. She wouldn't get it for me because I don't think their record is good enough. But for the Fever, this is a better record than I thought they would get. For me, I had them being around 500. That's with Caitlin Clark or without Caitlin Clark. That's just kind of where I had them. They're a much better defensive team now. Playing really good basketball, sharing the ball well, playing both slow and fast pretty well. They seem to be, it seems to be coming together. The challenge will be when Caitlin Clark comes back. How well does she mesh in to what they're doing currently? That is a thing. Maybe it'll go well, and then this will propel them to possibly being real championship contenders. Maybe it will not, and then that'll be another discussion that we'll have, but these things remain to be seen. Right now, though, Fever playing some damn good basketball, man. I think that's undeniable. Who else? The Seattle Storm looking pretty good. I think they're a threat. Don't have them as my pick, but, Gabby Williams, balling. Skylar, balling. Horston that's a big loss. That's a big one, but they still have enough to possibly do something. You know what I mean? I like Seattle. I like Seattle a lot, man. Atlanta Dream continue to impress. Even with Ryan Howard out. They're very impressive doing their thing. Alicia Gray should be in MVP discussions. You know, Pow, love her, how she's fitting in. Well, wish Chicago Sky would have taken her. I like the Atlanta Dream, how they're looking. You know, they could be an outside dark horse. And then the team that I'm like really starting to gravitate towards a lot, man, because I love watching them right now. That's the Los Angeles Sparks. You know, I think they're sitting in 10th spot right now, but like they're really threatening, you know, to move up and grab one of those spots. Look, I would not be shocked if they overtook the Aces. You know, I mean, I know it's hard to imagine a world where, you know, Aja Wilson and Jackie Young are like not in the playoffs. But I mean, you know, you out there getting spanked. Do they even care? Do they even want to make the playoffs at this point instead of just, you know, opting out for a pick? If they have a pick, I don't know. I know they've given up all types of picks for things. I don't know how that's going to work, but, you know, it's like the Sparks are really waxing while the Aces are waning really bad. So what's to say, man? Cameron Brink is back for the Sparks. Rickea Jackson is here. Rickea Jackson is here. She has arrived and is really starting to blossom into one of the best players, you know, in the W, man. One of the best three players. You know, players who play the three position. Awesome game. Extremely marketable player. For me, like look-wise, the most marketable. You know, yeah, I love Rickea's game. Can't say enough about it. And for those who was mad that I suggested you would trade Camilla for Rickea, well, I still would, without a doubt. I would do that, and I love Camilla, and I get it. Camilla could be a top 3 center and all of that, but you know, give me Rickea Jackson, Angel Reese. And I'll go grab a center that's like an Izzy Megabore type that is going to grab rebounds and block shots, and that's all I'm gonna really need. You know, if it's me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hamby, you know, Cameron Brink looked pretty good. Last game I saw, on limited minutes, of course, minutes restriction. You know, but she's a presence down there, that long span, you know, shot blocking presence, you know, which you can use. So Cameron helps their defense. Kelsey Plum, figuring it out, man. She's figuring it out, you know, how to really play with all those players. That thing is coming together. And, you know, then you got Azari Stevens. This is a very talented roster that you don't want to see in the playoffs. You know, you don't want to see them. They sneak in, that's the team you do not want to see. Them and the Aces, you don't really want to see them, you know. So that's kind of what I got on that right now, man. These are the teams that sticking out, stood out to me as being, you know, contenders, or at least if they're not contenders, they're making waves, you know, that are noteworthy, that, you know, could be talked about, you know. So yeah, like, share, and subscribe, you know. Turn on your notification bell. I always forget to say these things, you know. We got some more stuff coming. You feel me? And I'll get with you all later, man. Tell me what you think. Peace out.